What's up? It's your boy Fuji Mac. Just wanted to get at you real quick. Hang on 1 second. I'm trying to set this shit up. There we go. Alright. I just wanted to get at you real quick because I was fucking around and looking up little nerd math quotes or math pickup lines. I thought this shit was pretty funny, so I figured I'd do a little speech on that. I mean, I thought this shit was hilarious. For instance, one of the fucking quotes said, "Can I explore your mean value?" Now, granted, I used to be a computer nerd myself. I used to play World of Warcraft. I used to do LAN parties. I used to drink lots of Mountain Dew. I dabbled in the little hacking and spoofing, and I used to steal internet back whenever it was dial-up because I used to be able to crack people's codes. I even got in trouble for putting a teacher on the internet. Like, okay, I used to have this website. It was fujimac187.com, but I don't have that website anymore. I don't know who owns it now. I don't think anyone owns it, but I used to have fujimac187.com, and I had the funny thing is, okay, I know I keep on starting out sentences and then I never finish them, but it's okay. Now my cousin Kenny Smack, that's what they call him. Okay, he took a picture from a teacher back in whenever we were in high school or whatever, and like he called me. He came by to my room and told me he left me. He waved out and said, "Come to the bathroom." I came to the bathroom. Him and his buddies are out there giggling like little schoolgirls and shit. And they told me that they left a present in my locker. Okay, I remember this shit like it was yesterday, because I went into my locker, and as soon as I opened, there was a picture of my math teacher, like sitting right there, and I'm like, oh, right, because guess what? She was in a bathing suit. Now, granted, it wasn't a pretty sight, but I ran with it. Okay, so I decided that night I was going to take that picture home and put it on to my webpage. And, I just thought it was being a little naive or whatever, and doing something that a typical juvenile would do. So I went home, I scanned it, and I posted on the page, and it said something in reference like, here's one of my school teachers, isn't she a hottie? Okay, and whenever I posted that, and then like next thing I know, I had over 400 hits in like a matter of like 30 minutes. That was back whenever ICQ and AOL were all popular and shit. So I had everyone, sending them messages like, check this shit out. So the next day I go to school and I get called into the principal's office, and they had my webpage printed out and everything, and I'm like, oh shit, So they had me remove it from the webpage and try to say that if I didn't remove it, they was going to hit me with slander. I'm like, I didn't say anything wrong, All I did was post up and said she's a hottie. It'd be slander if she, if I was lying about something, but I mean, she wants to consider herself ugly, then yeah, it would be considered slander. So it wasn't like defamating her character or nothing like that. I just said she's a hottie, because she was in a bathing suit, so she must have been hot. So, anyways, they tried to suspend me for that shit, and then check this out. Later on in the year, they started up a network administration program, and I got invited to be in it. So it was like an extracurricular thing. So me and a bunch of the other hackers slash spoofers or whatever you want to call us at that time were all a part of the network administration team at California, and we pretty much helped and assist putting that whole tech. That was during the technology boom back in 2000. Actually, it was 2099 or 2000, one of the two. So yeah, but ever since then, I know my little nephew has. Every time he has to deal with that teacher, I don't think she likes him too much because of that. So I don't know. Let's see. So yeah, I used to be a nerd, but after I heard, got a little taste of Lil Wayne and Young Jeezy and T.I. and Country Grammar, that's Nelly. I'm sorry. Once I got a little bit of all that, I changed my, as they call it, swagger, and I became like this little hip hop thugster. I'm joking. I was a thug back whenever I was, in fucking middle school. So I'm lying to you because I used to wear my blue bandana and want to be cool, all that stuff. Baggy pants hanging down below my ass. Just grabbing people's titties and shit. I did all that shit back in the day. Okay, maybe grabbing the titties part isn't really thuggish, but you let them bitches know, hey, that's my titty. No. I'm. It's all in good fun. So, but yeah, we used to have a good time doing shit, But I would love to continue talking about this shit because this shit is funny to me. Whether it's being a gangster or wearing my baggy clothes or my white tees with a motherfucking button-down shirt and shit, talking to. Whoa, check this out. We used to do some other bad shit, We went on a drive. We did a drive-by, right, one year. That shit was funny as hell because we was all down at this place called Java John's, and we was drinking coffee. And they used to have this shit called Shock. It was like double the caffeine, right? And we was getting wired on that shit. So then we was like, fuck it, Old boy had a fucking a semi-automatic paintball gun with a 12-ounce tank and like a whole fucking, like, it was like a backpack full of balls and shit. So we was driving around all over Washington County. So say we went to Lower Daisy Town, then we went to like over there by right behind Jefferson Apartment, or not Jefferson. It's not called Jefferson Apartment. Yeah, it's still called Jefferson. Vulcan Village. It used to be called Jefferson Apartments, but down that road we shot an old lady, and and I think it was her. She was a girl who went to school with us, and it was, well, the girl was getting out of the car, and her grandmother was getting out of the car too, and we shot the grandmother, and they dropped all their groceries. Then we went into Daisy Town, and we was hitting up houses that had vinyl siding, busted out all that shit. I mean, man, see, I told you I was a thug. Don't play or hate on me, bitch. I'll bitch slap you, nigga. Oh wait, trick ass bitch. Don't make me get all hood up on you on this shit. No, all right, I'm done. I'll holler at y'all. Yeah, this later on this week. I know I said I wasn't gonna post one the next day, but fuck it, I don't care.